Basketball action on PEGTV Channel 15 Sports. Munger Vision bringing the Fairhaven B squad, their JV squad. A lot of numbers over Fairhaven. They got a B team taking on the West Rutland squad. So you got a Division 2 against a Division 4 school. And I got to tell you, usually these JV games are a blast. They're a lot of fun. And kick back, relax, and we'll have the opening tip-off. And they'll be controlled by Fairhaven. They're in the dark blue uniforms, obviously. They're the Slaters. They'll kick it up and in, no good. Rebound tapped around, and it'll go out of bounds and be goal basketball. 8-minute quarters, overtime if necessary. You see Lee and Byrne in the back court. That's Holly Byrne with the basketball. She'll give it off to Eddings, and a hard bounce pass to Wood. I'll go through the Fairhaven roster. I'll have to learn the players' names, numbers, up and foul. And Lee will get the foul, and that was number 20 on the drive, Amanda Reed. So Reed, good aggressive move to the hole. Lee with the first personal foul, first foul of the game overall. And that'll send Reed to the line, and she'll be shooting a couple, and that stops the clock. 22 seconds into the first quarter play. And she'll get a second chance. Here's looking for the game's first points against Fairhaven's B squad. That's the last time I'll say that until after the half. I'll just go with Fairhaven from now. The rest of the point. And that one just a little bit off. Lee will get the rebound. Looks to outlet. We'll find Byrne. Byrne 15. Usually runs point, which is in the ball game. There we go. I had the tripod locked up. Up, and Lee will miss the shot. Get her own rebound. And she'll kick it out on the side to Tony Girardi. So Girardi, her pass picked up, and then the foul on Girardi. That was Amanda Dorn, number 5, who was looking to take off down the floor for Fairhaven. Jade Watkins, number 10, put the ball in play. Now, the only reason I'm hesitating is not because I have a condition. It's just that the Fairhaven squad only has numbers on the back side. They don't have the numbers on the front. So it takes me a second for it to turn around before I can find the number. And that'll go off from Reed and off from Dorn, one of the two, and it goes out of bounds. And we'll have the ball put into play as Holly Byrne being guarded by Dorn. Now I'm just wondering if that's Christian Dorn's sibling, sister. He plays obviously for Fairhaven also. He's a 6'7" center for Fairhaven. Got to see him many times play, but this year he just did his game against MSJ at the Common Avenue Gym, a big Fairhaven win, or Fairhaven won big. Second half of the doubleheader today, because MSJ is the varsity game against West Rutland's varsity. I'll have at a later date for you, but MSJ doesn't have a JV squad, so that's why they want the JV teams to play here in West Rutland, so they plug in another JV team against teams that don't have JV squads, and they'll be off the mark. Long rebound off the long shot, and boy, Girardi right there, ball hawking, and nice pass to the front court to the baseline. Eddings took away the baseline, and they're trying to slide it down, and boy, they do. I don't know how they had any space at all, but Reed will back up, put it up, and get it. Reed will make the basket. Files, Nicole Files, 21, will get the assist on the play. Yeah, I mean, to have a Fairhaven B squad with I think there's 12 people on it when I counted. They must have tremendous turnout for their Kyle Wilson's varsity program. Must be thrilled to death to have this type of feeder program. That'll be out of play in a 2-0 game in the first quarter. Fairhaven with the lead, and that's number 10 bringing the ball into play, Watkins, and she'll bring it into Doran. You know, I go through these rosters year after year, decade after decade, and it just looks like a rerun of a lot of names. Just the families just keep on coming through the generations, and that's Doran with the double dribble. So Lee will take the ball out of bounds. I should tell you that Sam Gilmore is the head coach of the West Rutland JV squad, and Matt Kent is the head coach for the Fairhaven B squad. Lee looks and finds Wood, who came all the way around on a loop play on top. Eddings at the elbow will make the cut through the paint and then get her the basketball. She was well guarded. Byrne in the corner. And right now, the spacing just really off for West Rutland. Reed with the steal, and that ball hit one of those players' foot, did it? Yeah, it's going to stay down. One of the defensive players went off from their foot, and yeah, it's a blue basketball. So Watkins getting set to put the ball into frame, side out, and gets it in the door. And open, Watkins got it? No. Looked good when it left her hand, but it be rebounded on the weak side by Fairhaven. They'll run up top between the two circles, and they'll be slapped out of bounds by Burns. Pass intended for Watkins, and now we'll stop the clock for 4:54 to go in the first quarter.
Casey, all right there, going to the ball, Casey. Back up top.
Yeah, I gotta take a look here. Oh, there's two files on the floor. That's one of the files right there. Number 33 is Casey Files. Nicole Files is the other. They're sisters, I was told by Coach Kent. And again, good patience right here by Fairhaven as Files got inside, fouled her own shot up and got it. Oh, nice job of following that shot up by Nicole Files. Let me get 4-0 Fairhaven.
There you go.
West Rutland looking for penetration, and we got a foul. Got around the arm. Mike Canty will give us the call. Blue 20, that'll be Reed with the foul. That'll be her first personal foul, and that'll be the first team foul also. Wood open. Gets it off the lead. Right now, like I said, West Rutland just looks so out of sync. And the ball will be tied up. It's going to be West Rutland basketball, as that was another Files on the time. That was Casey Files. See him look. They don't get the 5-second count. Boy, Wood able to find just enough space for Byrne to get the pass in there. Byrne, oh, is open. Is open, and no. Not too long and hard about it. Got to shoot those. Boom. Don't think about it. Files with the basketball on the crossover. Almost taken away by Girardi. Girardi looking for the steal, and finally Doran will get the basketball in her hands, and looks like she wants to be the one they want to run the point, and they'll go off from her foot. Girardi had it, lost it. Watkins will get it, and Watkins walked the tightrope, stayed in play, and Eddings is going to get the foul on the push as Slater's flying on the floor. And yeah, we have a couple new numbers to learn here. Number 35 for Fairhaven coming in is Natalie Martin, and 31 coming in is Emily Ringquist. Fairhaven with that 4-0 lead. They've got the basketball. And in case you didn't know it, they're wearing dark blue uniforms. That's Slater Blue and Girardi. Got the steal on the spin move. Will get inside and got the foul. Now, was it in the act of shooting? She was trying to sell it like she was taking a shot on the floor, Mike said. So, yeah, she's at the free throw line. Not going to get it. Yeah, we'll go on the baseline possession foul, and you see that 2-3 zone on the inbounds play that Fairhaven runs. They got a big back line, height-wise. They got a tall back line. Wood, high, had to go over the top of the defender, and it hits the backboard support, goes out of bounds. It was not tipped, so it will become Fairhaven basketball. Doran turns around, and Girardi right there, and Doran with a quick acceleration will get over the timeline, and almost got a reach foul there, hold the ball. And, yeah. They will call the foul, so it'd be the second foul on West Rutland's Tony Girardi. Ball will go to Fairhaven, and it's going to be Ringquist taking the ball out of bounds. Now, I missed the sub. There was a sub that came in the ball game for Fairhaven. And I'll work on it. A lot of numbers to memorize tonight for Fairhaven. That's James, I believe, is the new number, 13. And that's Girardi. Her pass won't find a teammate. Ringquist got the steal, and now they'll hand the ball off to James. And I know there's another new number out there. I found it. Give me a second, I'll tell you who it is. They post up, and I think Lee got a partial block on the basketball. They'll dump it over to Files, and that's going to be partially tipped. And Wood gets ahead to Girardi, and she's trying to pull away from the defender, and they're even right now, and Girardi will miss the layup, and that'll be blocked from behind by Files. The 32, Shannon Hellman in the ball game for Fairhaven. So Hellman snuck in on me, and she's out there for Fairhaven. Shara James, number 13, will move to the point now. That Doran's out of the ball game. 4-0 Fairhaven would lead. Ringquist with the basketball. Screen set, that springs Ringquist, and that defense slides over to take away the pass to the baseline to the basket. Eddings will get the steal, take a few dribbles, and give it back to Byrne. Holly Byrne to Girardi. Open, little, comes a pass maybe. Nope, almost got the basket. Eddings could control the rebound, so she tapped it to Girardi. She'll cycle down in again, and 2 minutes to go in the first quarter, and Girardi, no. That was a great move. She was patient setting it up, but she's had a problem finishing off layups. I gotta tell you, for quite a while. And I thought she had that one nailed, but now we're gonna be Fairhaven, a 30-second timeout as Coach Kent wants to just get everybody on the same page. Now I'll tell you, since there are so many players on Fairhaven's squad, I'm gonna keep it right here during the timeout, and I'm gonna read the whole roster to you. That way, in case I just mess it up tonight, we'll get at least one correct reading. Amanda Dorn is number 5, Jade Watkins 10, Shard James is number 13, Amanda Reed is 20, Nicole Files is 21, Kim Wigington is 30, Emily Ringquest is 31, Shannon Hellman is 32, Casey Files is 33, Natalie Martin 35, Kaylee Bowens number 40, and Shania Brown is 42. That is the entire Fairhaven B roster, and their head coach is Matt Kent. And just to recap, 4-0 Fairhaven with the lead, 1:51 to go in the first quarter. Team fouls stand at 4 for West Rutland and 2 for Fairhaven. Fairhaven with a height advantage, and so far from what I've seen here, they're very quick. They're a good-looking JV squad. Ringquist will take the ball out of bounds. That's the first time out taken in the ball game by either side. And we're good to go now. And I'm not sure, they threw it into a crowd, then the tie-up as they got it to Hellman, and she was tied up, and the arrow's going to go with Fairhaven. You can watch JV basketball action on PEGTV. You can go to PEGTV.com, click Video on Demand, and you can watch sports on the internet anytime, any place. And you can always watch Munger Vision. And if you'd rather do it the old-fashioned way and turn on the television and watch it that way, you can, Saturday afternoons at 4 o'clock till Sunday morning at 8 o'clock, you can watch local sports. Tom Laypole calls it Games of the Week. It's anybody who hands in sports, but usually it's just my stuff because I'm the only guy who goes out and does this every night. Wood with the basketball. Fairhaven up by 4, and it just seems like they should be up by a lot more. Byrne to the baseline, puts it up, and I like that. She doesn't shoot a lot. I'm glad she did right there. It was a good choice. She just missed the shot. But you can also find TV listings in the Rutland Herald. You can find PEGTV 15, 20, and 21, the channel, 3 channels that PEGTV has. You can also go to the website, look at the schedule, weekly schedule. You can also watch the bulletin board on Channel 15, Tom Laypole's award-winning famous bulletin board, and it has the schedule for Channel 15 weekly on that. So there's a lot of ways to get the schedule for Channel 15. Minute 5 seconds to go in the first quarter. West Rutland still with a 0 on that scoreboard. The good news is Fairhaven only 4 points on the scoreboard. So, Byrne with a Michael Jordan move and got the finish. A complete 360. We'll make it 4-2 now, Fairhaven. Is James almost able to get the steal. Girardi wanted a foul called. And I think, yeah, it's going to be Fairhaven basketballs. Ringquist will go over. Should call for the break. And I don't understand, they've had people open. That was James this time. Ringquist will pick it up, and Girardi will come inside, undetected, make the steal. Can she get the finish now? And she lost the basketball. Blocked. Edding's shot was put up and blocked. Girardi with the save will come back into the crowd of people. 28 seconds to go on the clock. Eddings has the ball from Byrne. They'll come to Wood now. Wood back to Byrne. They got plenty of time to set up and run through a complete play or two. Wood, as they spread the floor out. Lee, 14 seconds. Plenty of time still. There's the cut to Wood along the baseline. She'll make a nice grab, but now they're down to where they got to start thinking shot. And that will go out of bounds with 7.2 seconds to go. So they've had a long time of possession here, but they haven't really generated a good look at the basket. Lee will catch, set, fire, no. And that'll go out of bounds with 2 seconds, and it's going to stay Fairhaven ball. Okay. I don't think they'll be able to get a shot off in 2 seconds. Length, full length of the court, but also the fact that I just don't think they're strong enough to throw it 80 feet. As they're looking for. See Mike Kane trying to find a player. 9/10 of a second. 4-2 Fairhaven, and when that's touched, the horn will sound, and that is it. First quarter winds down. 4-2 Fairhaven B squad with the lead over West Rutland's JV squad on Munger Vision. Basketball to start things off here, and we got a new number out there, 42. Shania Brown out there for Fairhaven, and I do believe that's the first time I've seen her on the floor tonight. Starts off the second quarter here, and James will come back and get the basketball. Just go through 3 defenders, pulls up inside the arc, and just a little bit too much juice on the ball. Hart out there for West Rutland on the breakaway. Hart will line it up, and Hart will knock it down. Amanda Hart, an amazing statistic given to me by Coach Carl Sereni, the varsity coach, has been to the free throw line in 6 games of JV ball. She has been 70 times. And do you know why? Because I watch her play every game. She attacks the basket. She creates a lot of free throws. She plays aggressive, and she takes it to the hole. But last 6 games, she's been to the line 70 times. And coming in now, well, let's see, it's Files, and Reed. Now can I tell which Files which? Nicole Files is 21 out there. Casey Files is 33. And of course, Reed is number 20. Those were all Fairhaven changes. 4-4 the score. And gotta be a travel. Yeah. This Hellman, number 32, lost her balance, went down. She's okay. Rubbing her elbow, gonna have a little, maybe a floor burn there, but she's okay. And they need somebody to take the ball out of bounds. And with the hesitation, they're able to get subs in as Doran, number 5, comes back in for Fairhaven, and Lee comes in for Eddings. That's a West Rutland change. And you are up to date.
Come on, turn her left, turn her left. Use the left. Then when she takes up,
Oh, a nice cut by Amy Lincoln, and she missed it. Beautiful movement without the ball, and that's going to be off from a West Rutland player, yes. So Lincoln has slid into the ball game, and I didn't see that. So West Rutland's number 24, Amy Lincoln out there. There's Byrne. Was back in court defensively. Dorn able to get right by her. And will gain the dribble up, pops free. It's Amanda Hart got a piece of the ball, but couldn't control it. And that's going to be Holly Byrne on the top part of the zone with the steal, and got a foul. Dorn on the floor. That was Ryder defensively, and number 5, Mike Caney looking for the number. Of course, Mike's done a gazillion basketball games in his career. Very good official. But I got to know another side of him in the last several years. Big into running, the Crowley Road Race, and he was part of the Ridge Runners, and just real passionate with the guys like Bill Rogers, the marathon Olympian, and Boston Marathon, whatever. I mean, but Mike's into that stuff. Got a lot of history in him about it. It's a cool thing. Hart 3-ball on it, and no, she'll front rim it, and it's going to come back and be picked up by Wood. Caroline Wood goes back inside, wants to post up, and that wasn't a good matchup. Reed was on her defensively. Excuse me, fighting off a little bit, being a little bit under the weather the last couple days. Lincoln got it! Oh! From the outside, a 3-pointer. Now give West Rutland their first lead of this ball game, 7-4. Yeah, at a later date, I have West Rutland MSJ girls varsity basketball action. An illegal screen or blocking foul called, and that'll be the chance now for Fairhaven to slide in another substitution. Kaylee Bowen. So Bowen out there weighing number 40 for Fairhaven. It's been quite a chess match here. One thing I think will come into play, West Rutland with a lot more limited numbers could become a little bit fatigued or foul trouble in the 4th quarter. Fairhaven coach Kent cycling, like I said, 2, 4, 6, 7. Yeah, he's got 12 players, and he's done he's got a very definitive substitution pattern going. So he's trying to keep fresh legs out there and have fresh legs later in the ball game. Yeah, and jump ball. She only had one hand on it, so Mike used one thumb instead of 2 thumbs. Of course, I'm only joking. He did use one thumb, but that wasn't why. Well, I don't think it was. I'll have to ask him. And yeah, a little miscommunication there. And that's Matt Sereni over there with the big play. In the stands, as you come to the gym here, the Hinchy Gym, you become interactive, part of the ball game. See Hart look behind her, check for the screen as Dorn. Of course, Matt Sereni works with my son or for my son at the Atomic Pro Audio. Yeah. Guys know their audio video stuff, man. That's Byrne. There's the cut by Lee, and count it. What a great job of moving without the basketball by Lee, and then the pass by Byrne right on the money, and that's going to be the basket good, and a chance for a 3-point play for West Side. Oh, I love saying it. And 1. There we go. And so, Hart coming out for West Rutland. And Eddings came in. And then on the other side, Watkins, number 10, coming in for Reed for Fairhaven. As Reed had picked up her third foul, I hadn't noticed that. So Lee. No, can't get it. Chased down by Amy Lincoln in the corner, and she'll give it back off to Byrne. Byrne having a good ball game tonight. Look at Eddings split the defense, and on the drive, there's a foul called. It's going to be a blocking foul, and that's going to be the, well, I think that's the 7th team foul. I'll have to wait and see here. Board said 6, and that's what it's going to be. I was one ahead of myself. So next foul coming in by Fairhaven will be the 7th foul, and at least the 1-on-1 for West Rutland. Lincoln showing the all the moves tonight in the ball game here. And Doran crosses over, it's broken into the clear. She'll put it up, and no. The follow-up, no, I think it was Files. It was Files that followed it up. Good hustle down the floor, just didn't get the finish, and here comes Byrne. Byrne, the cold court just opened in front of her, and she, well, this could go about 3 different calls. Let's see what they choose on the floor. So it's going to be a defensive foul. Doran counts for the foul, and that should be the 1-on-1 now. Yeah, and Holly Byrne's telling her 1-on-1. And we're going to have a 30-second timeout taken by Fairhaven. Now, since I read the roster for Fairhaven, I'll read the roster for Coach Sam Gilmore's West Rutland squad, and she's got number 11. Now, I don't know if I say her name right. It's spelled Johanna. So if I'm wrong, I apologize. But I got number 11, Johanna Lee. Caitlin LaRock wearing number 12. Amanda Hart, 13. Caroline Wood is 14. Holly Byrne, 15. Heather Holzinger's 21. Kayleen Eddings is 23. Tony Girardi's wearing number 10 tonight. And I believe Amy Lincoln's got 24 on tonight. So that is a complete roster for West Rutland. They're up 9-4. And we have 4:36 to go in the first half of JV basketball action. How's that? That's all up to date. Then I got Mill River boys basketball action on my schedule for this week and next week, so you'll see some more. It's been a while since I've seen Mill River boys. Did a couple of the games earlier in the year, and then scheduling just, I tried to be everywhere for everybody, and of course you can't do that and get squeezed on time. And then Byrne will make it. Like I said, she's got a real good ball game here so far. Now Hart coming back in. Oh, she had a scrape or a cut. She's got a Band-Aid medical tape thing on her arm. That's why she went out of the game before. And that's not going to work. Files will get the rebound, and she'll just dish it off to Doran. And yeah, Friday, weather's okay. Look at Doran go baseline to baseline, missed the shot, and Edding got fouled on the rebounding action. And Files, 21, will get the foul. Nicole Files. They'll walk it down the other end of the floor. 4:24. This is going to be a long second quarter. And so that's the 8th team foul on Fairhaven's B squad. But no, Friday, weather permitting, I have the Mill River girls on my schedule. So you'll see not only Mill River boys basketball, but you'll see some Mill River girls basketball. Then Sunday, the College of St. Joe's back in action at home from the holiday break. And it's going to be good right there, but it's going to be quite a event. Like I told you, their captain, senior captain, Tyler Harrington, unable to, you won't see him again in the second half of the season. It's his senior year, so he finished up his basketball career. He had open heart surgery, emergency open heart surgery at the Albany Medical Center. And doing all right, doing okay. But he had a bacterial infection in the lining of his heart. And I can't pronounce the actual condition, but you know, he had to have open heart surgery. And like I said, they caught it, doing okay, doing good, but obviously won't be back for basketball. And that's really so secondary. It's just that the young man's doing good and going to be all right later in life. Doran on the drive, and there's a hold call. From a basketball perspective, that completely changes that St. Joe's team to me. He was, I thought he was the heart and soul of the team. Now, there's a lot of good players on that team, but he was the guy to me. So we'll see how they react emotionally and physically when we pick CSG up here in the second half of the season. Doran at the line, 12-5 now. I thought she's going to make it. That's what I was holding on. Caroline Wood coming in for Byrne, and she'll sit down at the midway point of this second quarter. And so Doran sights the basket and coils. Got him. Nice job. Fairhaven going to change the tempo here and go to a press. I like that. Hart double dribbled. Yeah, they got caught and they got called. Yeah. So we'll have Files, number 33. That's Casey Files, bring the ball out of bounds. And West Rutland's got Caroline Wood just creeping up in the backcourt. No real serious pressure there. And Doran will just go by her. And Eddings will switch off defensively. That's a nice job by Eddings coming up to help out defensively. Look at Wood move those feet going around. Watkins wanted to go baseline. Lincoln took it away. Now Watkins lost the dribble and she wants to slide the pass in. Tight quarters to Files. Not there. West Rutland with a 2-on-1 and they just couldn't get a handle on the ball. Hart, 3-ball on it. No. Bounces around, comes to Wood. She'll bring it back to Lee. Lee to Hart. They're waiting for the cut. There it is. Too far into the basket. Lincoln didn't have an angle to take the shot and they'll recycle the offense. Lincoln's hit from the outside already tonight. She'll go inside and no. Look at the rebound by Eddings, and that's no accident. She gets a ton of offensive rebounds, Eddings does. It's going to be Fairhaven basketball, and they've got a 5-for-5 switch. As Natalie Martin, 35, I see coming in. Number 32 is Helen. 13 is James. Ringquist is 31, and I need one more body. Oh, Brown is 42. Okay, so that's the new 5 out there for Fairhaven. Just a tad under 3 minutes left in the second quarter. You're watching Munger Vision on PEGTV. JV basketball action. The only guy that brings you JV ball. Every time there's a JV game before varsity, I'm the only guy that does it. Other guys have shown up and done like the big JV game. Back when MSA had a good team and be MSA Rutland, they would do that one. But they won't do them all. To me, they're all special games. They're all big games. They're all good efforts. They're all hard work. Lincoln came up with the basketball, and what a catch by Hart. New York Jets should sign her up. That was a good grab. She's going to take it baseline to baseline, and there you go. See that, though? She had a great direction, a great game plan. She's going to take it to the hoop. She set up the defender, took it to the outside shoulder. That's why she's been at the free throw line 70 times in the last 6 games. Oh, good job by Coach Kent telling her, don't stop the dribble that far away. James will get the basketball back, and you can see that's Hart. Screen there, got picked off by Ringquist. Nice screen by Ringquist. Oh, she got in that corner. That's like 4 defenders. The inline, the sideline, and then the 2 West Rutland players. You got to get out of those corners. 14-6, West side up by 8 with 1:51 to go in the half, and that's going to be a foul. Yeah. She lifted Hart off her feet on the screen. That was Hellman with the foul. I like Coach Kane. He's telling her that's a good idea, but you got to have a little more technique. And player control foul. That's why there's no. Oh, look at that. Nobody saw Hart and give it to her. That was a bunny. Well, it's all about learning. And that's seriously what high school basketball is, especially JV ball. Boy, look at that. And got a foul. Lincoln reached in and had a lot of ball, but had some arm with it, and that'll be a foul. And it's the 1-on-1 now the other way. So Fairhaven going to go up to the line, and I believe that 35 is Martin. Yeah, it's Natalie Martin. So Martin just waits for everybody to get set on the box, and then they'll bring the ball to her. 16-6, and Martin coils, fires, and can't get it. As Eddings has the ball slapped out of her hands by Ringquist. Again, Fairhaven will go full court press, and I like that. Hart at the last second was told the ball was coming to her. Again, going to go all the way up and got it. I love that kind of basketball. Baseline to baseline. Hart splits her time this year between JV and varsity, but boy, I tell you what, she's going to be all good to go next year, full-time varsity. Wood that time with the steal. Wood going to pull away and go up and got fouled going to the line. That's going to be a foul on, I believe, Helen. If I get the number, I believe it's number 32. 3-2. So Helen will get the foul, and that will send Caroline Wood to the line. And I believe she's going to get 2 shots because she was fouled in the action. Oh, plus it's a 10th team foul anyway, so. Got it. I got to tell you something. The varsity at West Rutland and the JV at West Rutland struggled terrible at the free throw line. I got the stats. It's 51% the varsity shooting right now from the free throw line. But I will tell you, tonight, this is the best I've seen the JV squad shoot free throws. And I don't want to jinx on that, but that one was missed. But overall tonight, they've shot free throws pretty darn good. James hustles into the front court. Hart's going to get screened. There it is. Then Hart, they wanted the trap, yeah, and Wood kind of backed off on her. Hart keeps forcing her further and further back, and yeah, they needed it. They take a timeout, Fairhaven does, with 47 seconds left in the first half of play, and they're trailing 19-6 to West Rutland. Yeah, Slater's taking a timeout to get organized here and run through the play correctly. The coaches just want you to run the play. They want you to run the play correctly. Wood with the steal out the glass. No good. The follow-up by Byrne. Got it. Holly Byrne having a great first half for Westside. 36 seconds left. Doran will make the move on Wood. There's a screen. Lee jumped out, and I believe went off from Doran's foot. This did if he was Rutland basketball. And so for West Rutland, they're going to bring in Heather Holzinger. So Holzinger is going to come in for Holly Byrne. And all is taking place with 28 seconds to go. And Hart crosses the timeline. Rehnquist releases on her and goes up. No good. Foul on the floor, and Fairhaven in transition, and Lincoln will spin around and crash, and she'll get the foul. And it's a yes, there'll be shots. So they'll put Doran at the line. So it's Doran at the free throw line. There's it, Doran again with that sighting of the basket, and got it. She's shot very well from the free throw line here in the first half. Doran has. So Amanda Doran makes it 21-7 West Rutland. Lead down to 14. Got it again. I don't think she's missed from the free throw line tonight. 12 seconds and counting. Plenty of time to get a good shot off to bring it down to Wood. She got fouled on the drive along the baseline. Blocking foul on Doran, and that'll send Wood to the line. She'll be shooting a couple. That's her over the 10-team limit. 10 foul limit. 10-team foul limit. I don't know, I can't find a comfortable way to say that tonight. So it's Doran's fourth foul. And taking her out to protect her. So she doesn't get the fifth foul of her with 7 seconds to go. It's Files coming in, number 33. It's Casey Files. And that one will be off the mark. Yeah, it should be Fairhaven basketball. 7.6 seconds left. Again, plenty of time to get a good push up the floor and get a shot off. And no, I thought they were going to leave Lee in the backcourt to slow the progress of the ball coming up the floor down, but they'll pull her back, and Files will hustle it into the front court. Hart will jump out and spot the ball away now. Leave it. Well, there's 1.9 seconds go, and they are in the offensive end of the floor already, so it is possible to catch and get a shot off. Rehnquist. Up, no. That's the first half of action. West Rutland putting up 22 points against Fairhaven's B squad, and that's the half, 22-8. Fairhaven basketball, and it's going to be Watkins getting the ball in play. Doran playing with 4 fouls. We're going to get the start here in the second half, and she's going to be open from the baseline. Put it up there, a lot of muscle on it, and we'll go to the floor, and we'll have a jump ball. Files getting up along with Wood, and it's going to be yellow basketball, gold basketball. Girardi with 2 fouls, getting the start here in the third quarter of play, and she'll be picked up at midcourt by Files as she gives it off, and they'll cut to the basket. Lee will hold up top. She's not quite between circles. And right idea. They had Byrne come off a screen on the baseline, and the pass was supposed to hit her after she popped free, but it was a little bit high. And just to review, it's 22-8. West Rutland with the lead. And Girardi just picked up her 3rd foul, unofficially. Now it's official. Will be taken out of bounds. They need somebody in blue to come over. It'll be Watkins hustling over. Jade Watkins, number 10. Puts it in, and again, Girardi trying to get that steal. And on the wheel of the basket, Files a strip of the basketball ahead of Girardi on the pass, and got it. She will get the layup to drop, making it 24-8. And Doran will turn to the outside and get past Girardi, and Byrne will step in and slow down the penetration of the ball, coming in deeper into the paint. Files all the way around the top of the perimeter. Watkins will set the screen and then switch off with Wood. Then the shot from the baseline, no good. Watkins came in from the top of the free throw line, kept the ball alive, and no jump ball. Let him play through it. Reed with the basketball. She's hitting with in the first half a lot with 3 fouls. That's going to be good as that was put up, I believe. I need a number. Files put it up, number 33. Don't forget, there's a couple files out there for Fairhaven. It's not that I'm stuttering and repeating myself. Girardi got below the free throw line, got cut off, gave it to Lee. She'll set it up and now front rimmed it, and Files with the rebound. She's going to look for the outlet pass and then say, to heck with it, I'll bring it up the floor myself. She's got a good dribble going, got a blocking foul called. I believe it's going to be on Amy Lincoln, number 24. Yeah, Lincoln will get called for the blocking foul. So I like the tempo here to this third quarter coming up. Both teams getting it up and down the floor, going baseline to baseline. I like that. I don't think it'll help the ratings, but it's fun to watch while you're here. That was definitely a block. Lee got out there and blocked the shot. Byrne with her head up, getting it down the floor, and Holly Byrne to Wood, and a few ball fakes, and she'll just give it back to Byrne. That time they played back. They hedged back on the cutter to the basket. Lincoln got fouled. Yeah, came right across her arm. Should be 2 shots coming up. 21, Albie Files with the foul. I believe that one's Nicole. Yes, Nicole is 21. Casey is 33 Files, so. Amy Lincoln. That's just a second foul on Files, and that shot's going to be, oh. I don't understand how it didn't work. It was just about all the way down, came back out. Got it. Got 1 of 2. That'll be good. Now some press action by West Side, and they'll pull back. They have a lot of different variations of type of pressure they'll apply in the backcourt. Now it's a very soft version. Files, nice jobs jumping out by Lincoln, and then Byrne got into the pass lane. The ball went off her foot. They're going to call a defensive kick, and it'll go out of bounds on the baseline to Fairhaven. They're into their own basket, and they'll set that box formation up. It's Watkins and the Files to Dorn. Watkins catches, and just a little bit too much muscle on it. Reed will get the rebound, and Lee try not to pick up the foul but stay close to her, and that's going to be long and strong. And Byrne, they want the tempo cranked up. Coach Gilmore saying push it, push it, push it. Girardi with a great grab, and then the pass back picked off by Reed. Reed down the far side, puts the brakes on. That was the slowest developing travel I've ever seen. It almost like my camera went to slow motion, but she did travel. Or did she get a push foul? That was still cool, no matter what. I think that's 4. Yeah, Girardi picked up her 4th fall. But that was still a very slow fall. This is why I like JV stuff. You get some of the most zaniest stuff going on in the JV game. And they're working real hard at everything out there. I mean, they're trying, they're working, they're doing a good job, but always something just kind of quirky happens. So you can see Files on the spin move below the free throw line. No. Well, that was a good move. Just didn't get the finish, but that's a good move. It's going to be West Rutland basketball. 25-10 West Side with the lead, and 5 minutes, 2 seconds to go in the third quarter of action. Yeah, at one point, Fairhaven had that 4-0 lead.
Jason, what's the difference? Your help line.
And Reed got the steal, kind of. No, came back, picked up by Girardi. She'll pivot, push the ball inside. That was a hard pass for Lee to handle. Doran up, and that might have been partially tipped, and it'll go off from the hands of Burns out of bounds, and it'll be Fairhaven basketball. And Coach Gilmore wanting a full timeout with 4:40 left in the third. He's going to take the ball out of bounds after that West Rutland timeout and just kind of eavesdropping into Coach Gilmore's huddle. She was emphasizing boxing out. Lee on the missed shot will get the rebound. Long pass will get to Girardi, and by the time, it took a long time to get there. When it did, everybody kind of gotten back in defensive position. Lincoln's got 1 free ball. Got 2 3-pointers tonight, Amy Lincoln does. That was pretty slick shooting, and Girardi almost picked up another foul there. Doran will get the basketball under control. She'll spin away from the pressure, get to the free throw line, put it up, and no. Lincoln with the rebound. That was all West Rutland that time on the board, so they took to heart the puck at the timeout from their coach. And box up block right down in the hands of Byrne. Files blocked it twice and then tapped the ball out of bounds. Lincoln passed up the 3-ball this time, got it into Burns, and oh, well, I tell you what, she's looking for the shot tonight. I like that. She does that, she's going to be devastating the rest of the year. Keep looking for the shot. Lincoln will take the ball out of bounds. That was Casey Files that came out of the ball game, and Martin going to be coming back in, number 35. Oh, crowd is getting ready to erupt if she made that one. So Martin checks with her head coach, and she will come in for Reed for Fairhaven. Dorn done a good job here with the 4 fouls. Not to pick up that fifth, she stayed aggressive, and she's handling the ball well, and that pass coming out, be picked up by Files, number 21. They'll come back, and Dorn will loop inside, running one-hander, and got a foul. Should have some shots coming up, 2 shots coming up for Dorn. So Amanda Dorn, number 5, going to the line for Fairhaven. Yeah, good basketball instincts in her. And James getting set to check, number 13, going to wait for the second shot. Oh, what's her? I believe that's Dorn's first miss from the line tonight. I had her as 4 or 5 now from the line. So Wood for West Rutland coming out. Eddings coming in, number 23. That's a West Rutland change. And then the switch was James came in for Fairhaven. And oh, that one's a violation. Didn't hit the rim. And ball will go to West Rutland. Girardi will have no pressure this time in the backcourt. Girardi walking it up. Rehnquist in the ball game, number 31, and almost a steal by James. Eddings, yeah, good help defense as they came up to stop the penetration of the ball coming down any deeper. Girardi lost the dribble, and we'll give it back to Byrne. Byrne puts it on the floor, gave it up to Lincoln. She'll make the grab, give it back to Byrne. They're looking for a cut. They're gonna come back up top. Lincoln wants to wheel to the basket. There's the dish off, goes through Holly Byrne's hands and out of bounds. They had a lot of movement going on over there, but really never meshed together on that sequence. 28-10, West Rutland. The screen was set up, and then the roll by Files, and it's going to be, oh, I thought she had it. About to say great play, but they just didn't get the bucket. Girardi, can she do it? Got it. Made her last 2 free throws. As Caitlin LaRock going to be coming in now for West Rutland. 2:26 to go in the third quarter. Dorn got to the baseline and had the ball slapped out of her hand, so it'll stay with Fairhaven. LaRock coming in for Lee for West Rutland. I knew she was coming in for West Rutland, obviously. I just wasn't sure who was coming out, and it's going to be Lee coming out. Dorn open. Boy, good look. I like the fact that she shoots the ball. A lot of times at the JV level, you can't get anybody to shoot. That'll be a miss, and Lincoln doing yet another good job on the boards. Byrne, head up all the way down the floor. I noticed that a lot of the players are dribbling with their head down, which was also pointed out to me at halftime by a couple of the bleacher coaches. But Byrne doesn't do that. She comes down the floor with her head up so she can see what's going on, and Girardi hit the bottom of the backboard. The Rock will kick it back out. Byrne will pick it up, and they'll reset the offense. She's going to pass over the top of the defense and get to Eddings. It's James at the top of that defense that's bugging everybody out. They're doing a good job moving her feet. Girardi steps inside of Rehnquist. We'll bring it back out, and Lincoln back to Girardi. Girardi wants to spin off, and again, good help defense. Lincoln looking for another 3-pointer. No, front rim, and James will get the rebound with 1:28 to go in the third quarter. So Girardi sensing there's a screen coming. James on the run, get the, oh, nothing but iron. You could hear it. So she's going to be going to the line, James will, and she's going to be shooting 2 free throws. As that is the 5th team foul on West Rutland. So Shara James. Getting set. A lefty, a left-hander. Got put a little more. Find the ball. And coming in now for Fairhaven's going to be Hellman, number 32. And I saw another person, Brown, number 42. Those are the changes as Nicole Files comes out, number 21. And Dorn comes out number 5 for Fairhaven. And missed them both, and that's violation as it didn't hit the rim. It'll be West Rutland ball automatically, and Eddings will take the ball out of bounds. And Girardi won't be picked up until mid-court, and that's where Ringquist will pick her up. Girardi wanted to go hard to the basket, and Ringquist got shoulder to shoulder with her. And, there was a beautiful cut by Eddings there. Just a little late getting the pass there in time. Chased down by Brown, and she'll hand the ball off to her point guard, and here's the screen set. James can brush off from it, and she's a whole bunch of trouble now. Jump ball. Holly Byrne got in there, and as Helen hit the deck, and it's going to be okay. It'll be Fairhaven basketball. Up, no good. And I don't think, Lorac did touch it, so it's going to stay with Fairhaven. Just under a minute here to go in the third quarter, and West Rutland with a 30-point effort so far tonight. Shot up, and that might have been partially tipped. Lincoln fighting in the crowd to get the ball off to Byrne. As it came back to Edding, and goes off from her hand, picked up by Brown from Fairhaven with the steal, and got fouled on the floor prior to the shot, and I don't believe there'd be any shot. It's only they're going to give it to her in a continuation, so she'll get 2 free throws. Ooh. And that foul was called on Eddings. That is the team's 6th, the 3rd foul on Eddings. And for West Rutland, Heather Holzinger coming back in the ballgame. She played a little bit there in the first half, and she's back out there for West Side. Got it. All twine that time for Shania Brown. Makes it 30-11. Nice Girardi with 22 seconds to go. Gets it to Eddings, and tell you, beautiful movement off the ball. Got the rebound, and 11 seconds. They get the push. Fairhaven can get the ball down in the shooting position. Plus, if you foul them, they're going to the line. It's 7 fouls. Up and no. Rebound, picked up. James, up. It'll count. No. We'll go to the 4th quarter in a 30-11 game. West Rutland's JV squad would lead over Fairhaven's B squad. Lee's pass, that was a hard pass handle. Hart back in the ballgame. She will just said split duty between varsity and JV. Contact foul, and Hart going on the line for the 71st time in the 7th ballgame. And I tell you, you get the line when you attack the basket like that. You're going to drive the paint. They'll be able to shoot free throws because you're going to collect a lot of foul shots. Ooh, that didn't sound good. Get a second shot here. Made the adjustment, and Brown will get the rebound. Nice box out by Brown of Fairhaven. Should go to Ringquist. Looks like Ringquist is going to get to run the point here for a while. And she saved it. Byrne will pick it up and loop around. And Holly Byrne with her head up. See that? Surveying the floor. Had her head up the whole time down the floor. Kissed it to Hart. Hart. Travel, yep. Spun her wheels and got called for the travel. Yeah, and on a later date, I'll have a West Rutland varsity game versus MSJ girls basketball. And that one is taken from the outside. I like that. Take the shot, you're open. The worst thing that happens is you miss, and that's no big deal. Yeah, carried the basketball. Byrne with the palm or the carry, whatever you want to call it. See, I didn't do that a lot as a player because they never gave me the basketball, so. That's a joke, so, you know. I mean, I did stick as a player, but I was just trying to set up the carry thing, that was all. Ringquist will get the ball back to James. She'll ball fake, and that defense will slide down along the baseline, take away that option, driving to the hole. And James, again, pulled the shot back down. As her and Ringquist play a little toss on the perimeter. They'll go over the top to Brown. Hanlon had it. James puts it up, and Lee will get the rebound. And, ooh, I believe Brown, caught the ball off the top of the head there near the eyebrow, and that's going to be foul. Had to wait to see, but it'll be Ringquist. Called for the foul, and I believe Byrne going to the line. 31 is Ringquist. This Kaylee Bowen going to get set to come in the ball game for Fairhaven. She's at the scorer's table. She's going to wait till the second shot. And Byrne delivered off the mark. And Watkins, number 10, coming in. As Ringquist and James come out for Fairhaven. And nope. Look at Hart get in there and get the rebound. Nice job of just sliding inside the box out. She passed up the 3-ball. Wood picks up the missed pass, and it went around and out on Martin with the rebound. She can dribble. She didn't lose her dribble, yeah, and she'll give it off to Watkins. They'll be patient here offensively. Fairhaven's done a lot of things well tonight. Like I said, both teams played real hard tonight. And it's been a fun game to watch by both sides. And we have a foul. So that's Amanda Hart getting the foul. And it should be the 1-and-1. I have it as a 7th foul. There you go. I'm always on the spot here. I'm really on top of things. So Watkins, that's what I couldn't figure out, who was actually going to the line. It'll be Watkins going to the line. And she'll front rim it. But there, Brown, jump ball. And Brown and LaRock got in and tied the basketball. It's going to be blue basketball. As Watkins making her way down to the baseline, she'll call the play out. She'll get the pass into Martin. And it'll be saved by Bowen. Her pass picked off by Byrne, and Byrne being pressured by Hanlon and got carried out. That time, she didn't really have a choice. That time the ball came up funny on her above her head, and it becomes a turnover. 5:53 still left in the basketball game. We're in the fourth quarter. You're watching Munger Vision on PEGTV, Channel 15 Sports. Watkins didn't have any space to get the shot off, and hear the communications by the West Rutland squad. They practice that. They have real intense practices. The JV and varsity practice together here, and Coach Serrani's got quite a program built up here. And it'll be tossed away. They're looking for Bowen, and it was not tipped, and it will become West Rutland's basketball. Pass a little bit long, but Byrne chased it down, lead through the ball in bounds. That's Hanlon right there, number 32. Actually, it's Hanlon. I'm sorry about that. I apologize about that. I actually was thinking of Hanlon was goalie used to play for Detroit a long time ago. I don't know why I get them mixed up. It's Hanlon. No, I got it wrong again. It's Halnon. H-A-L-N-O-N. I'll get it. Okay, you stick with me. It's almost been 4 quarters of basketball.
Get right up there, kid. There you go. Come on.
Now you see Watkins turn away Wood. And the ball ended up in Lee's hands. To LaRock. She'll dribble in, and no. Hey, she was open. It was a good choice. Take the shot. And Halnon with the ball. H-A-L-N-O-N, and she was fouled by Byrne. And now it's going to be going to, they'll be going to the line the rest of the night. Fairhaven, let's see, 18 foul on West Rutland. And Helen eyes the basket and kind of flatlined it. Didn't put a lot of air into the ball. LaRock got the rebound. Hart with the ball. Hart with the crossover, and Hart with the acceleration. Hart going to go baseline and lost the basketball on the drive. Watkins with a lot of pivots down there. Martin with the touch, and then she'll go back to her teammate. Yeah, open look, Watkins, short. Ball on the floor, and Woods will pick it up, and Watkins get in there and ties it up. That's good hustle by Watkins, and then good sportsmanship helping Caroline Woods up. So Eddings has come into the ball game now for West Rutland. A 30-11 ball game, West Side with the lead. This is the JV basketball game. Nope. I like though Burns has looked for her shot tonight. I don't know what they talked about to her during practice or whatever, but she's looking for her offense tonight. Brown with the grab, and I don't know if she's got slippery sneakers on, but she's been slipping around a lot on the floor tonight. Brown has for Fairhaven. Watkins kicks, fires, misses. Brown, jump ball. And a blue basketball, so Fairhaven will have it. And I believe the Slaters have called a timeout with 3:42 to go. And so a new set of Slaters out there. Reed with the basketball. Files up and short. Rebound. Eddings had it, lost it, and it's going to stay down. It's in Ringquist. Going to stay right where she is. Take the ball out of bounds. Nope. They're going to kick her out of there and bring Doran down. So Doran with 3:37 to go. Fourth quarter action. Reed saves it, brings it in. Doran up, and that was going to be close. I had to wait because the second bounce sometimes they go in. And Caroline Wood quickly put the brakes on. Got to practice not killing that dribble like that. Eddings up off the window, it rolled around the rim, no good. Hart will get the weak side rebound. Burn, no. Keep shooting, no, that's a good sign. It'll be out of bounds to Fairhaven. So West Side went through the bench tonight, played everybody. Everybody got a lot of play minutes, actually for both sides. Both coaches did a good job of making sure people got work in and out of their lineup. We saw some different looks defensively. Eddings with the slap of the ball will chase it down, and Reed came back and made the steal, turns the corners, got ahead of steam, and stops on the dime. We'll bring it back to Ringquist. So Ringquist with the ball, and we'll find Doran. A little lob pass along the baseline. No. Good look. Just didn't happen. And Holly Byrne into the front court. Curled back. Hart, free ball on it. Nope. Rebound fought for it. Comes out. Reed had it, lost it, and then Hart, I think, was the last one to touch it. Yes. So they're waiting for Holly Byrne to tie her sneaker up, and she has done so. So we are good to go now. Yes, they want a little bit pace. They want more snap on that pass coming around that 2-3 zone. Yeah, because you can't really get it to slide and move and find those seams in it unless you really snap those passes around. And that might have been blocked. Ringquist and Reed ended up with it. And oh, there's some slapping going on down there. LaRock got the foul called on her and 2 shots now. That's the 10th team foul. That will send Reed to the line to shoot a couple with 2:03 to go in the basketball game tonight. Again, go to PEGTV.com, click video on demand. You can watch. Oh, it's only the 9th foul, so it's only the 1-on-1. I don't think it should be a violation. It didn't hit the rim. West Rutland with the basketball. They'll go off from the leg of Eddings back to Ringquist, and she's going to bring it up the floor herself for Fairhaven. Down to Doran, and that was a tough pass to complete. Picked up by LaRock. It bounced about everywhere it could, and then LaRock will pick it up, and Byrne will just settle things down and bring it down the floor. Yeah, one last touch by Eddings. Blue basketball, so Ringquist will get set to go as we're down to just a minute and a half left in the basketball game. Files with the ball and wants to make the move, puts it up, got fouled again, count it. Yep, basket is good. She's going to the line. So Eddings picked up the foul and filing. Files, I'm sorry. Filing is what you do with files, so it's files at the line. I knew it wouldn't be easier the older I got, but. And she got it. So she will get the 3-point play. That is Casey Files. And we have a violation on Eddings. She came over the line, and Fairhaven chance to cash in on this opportunity here. you can see, Reed will take the ball out of bounds. They push it inside, and Files was fouled by LaRock, I believe it's going to be the call. And that should be 2 shots. Now that's the 10th team foul, and that will send Nicole Files to the line. So she's going to get a pair here. Oh, I thought it was going to work for her, but it didn't. She'll take her time, Files will, and eye the basket. No. Hart got the rebound, and Hart had the ball slapped out of her hands by Reed, and it'll be West Rutland basketball. No pressure in the backcourt. She'll be picked up just about between circles. As Holzinger getting set to come back in for West Rutland. Eddings with the grab at the 1-minute mark, and Byrne to Hart. Hart was fouled. Oh, offensive foul called. Whoa. Oh, no, it wasn't Hart. Okay. Eddings was called 23 for the foul. And we have a full timeout taken by West Rutland with a minute to go in the basketball game. And so they got everything squared away now and sorted out. And Dorn played a lot of the ball game with 4 fouls. Never seems that she's not going to pick up that 5th one. Files got it. Tickled the rim and then fell in. And Byrne with the basketball now, and Rehnquist is going to pick her up just about that center court logo. A lot of positives tonight for both sides. They're looking for Wood on the cut. She went baseline, pass was tipped. Here comes Doran down the far side with a head of steam. Doran might have got away with some steps there. Reed will put it up. It'll come off the back of the rim, no good. Come back to Doran. She'll put it up, and no. And last touch by Rehnquist with 17 seconds to go. It's going to be the West Rutland JV squad with the basketball. So another entertaining night of JV ball on Munger Vision. You can go to PEGTV.com, click video on demand. You can watch sports, local sports, anywhere, anytime. And also, don't forget to watch Games of the Week starting Saturday afternoons at 4. They run till Sunday morning at 8. And that's the ball game. So we have 30-16 West Rutland JV win over Fairhaven's B squad. A great effort by both sides. Get out there, support your student athletes, and always watch Munger Vision.